gosh almighty, who the heck are they? Hey, flim, flam, bim, bam, Ole Miss. By golly, and welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium where the Rebels are ready to take the field. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. The Rebels will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's able to work his way across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds. So Georgia State's offense takes the field for the first time today. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. Just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Here comes the offense on second down. Power football with the run. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. The Panthers are marching down the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's right on target. They get him down after he makes the catch.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into it.
Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab. It's McGee. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Gets it out quickly. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. And he's knocked down.
And I know it's not a first down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just trying to make the next third down manageable, trying to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So Ole Miss offense taking the field for a chance we have to see them today. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. Two physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game long.
Yeah, two alphas, two guys that play the positions where you have to have such confidence, cornerback, wide receiver. Let's see this throw down.
And the Rebels want to crank the tempo.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Right down the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
The give on the inside.
Like 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Back to pass, it's Simmons. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
After the first down completion, it's second and short. He's looking to throw. It's complete. Tackled, but he has a first down.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. He's going to get the first down.
Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quick timeout called on the offense after the play. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's second and 10. They think there's room to run to the right here. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Going up top. And he's got it inside the 25. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Let's see what they've got on second down. Past the end of the quarter, Georgia State has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. The give to the back. Oh, it's loose. And the defense snatches it, and they're trying to flip the field.
Nice.
Timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Georgia State comes to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close.
And I think you're used to when you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for deep.
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
That's one of the reasons I love this linebacker, man. He can rush the passer. He does a great job timing his blitz, and with that speed, he's able to get home quickly.
The give out of the gun. And they're able to make the tackle. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. He's got his man. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Rebels have their offense in high gear. They'll throw it on first down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Quickly complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Rebels are threatening in the red zone. Dialing up a second down pass play. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
And here comes the offense on second down. Looking for a gap. It's Murray. 35, he's got room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They're getting this guy lathered up. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
They're bringing heat. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. They'll try to run for it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. That is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. It's complete to the left. Gets away from one, finds room. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. A strike downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He'll try to do it himself. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Fleming. First down, and they stop him at the 45. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk. Looking for a deep man. And he makes the catch inside the 10. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Georgia State.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to boot. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Looking for a man, it's Simmons. Firing to the right, complete. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Leaves it with the back. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He's got great speed. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First down here for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets it fly. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You've got to be so smart. You're going to be aggressive with your decision making.
Ready to start things here in the second half. Georgia State about to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the offense on first down. He'll start the third quarter with the run. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. From the gun, running back gets to give. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And the Rebels racing to the line in a hurry-up. They'll try to power their way ahead. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. The Rebels will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Makes the catch on the left. Oh, look out. He's at the 10. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Panthers.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
24, Ole Miss, 10.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Fights off a defender. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Simmons. He lobs one high down the left side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. Give to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Here comes the hurry-up. Now the play fake. Lets it go to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Lee. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Got nothing last time, now second and goal from the 3. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Rebel! Everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. Going to take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry up. To the air, it's Simmons. Grabs it in the middle.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. This has the makings of a good drive. The 7th play brings up a 3rd and 4. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Already proven reliable. Once he'll try a second field goal, this one a 37-yarder. And it's right down the boulevard. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Murray. At the 35, he's open. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Gets it out fast. Turns it on in midfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. They'll put the tight end in motion. They're going to run it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
Going up top on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Finishes the run with the slide.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
The Panthers will line it up on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Nice move to keep moving. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Rebels moving quickly to the line. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Gets away from one, finds some space. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Off the play fake on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. This offense has a 2nd down play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down. He wants to throw. He makes the connection.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Back to throw, it's Simmons. Getting some heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card, and you saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Shoots his way for more.
Nice jump.
Was called.
3rd and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up 4th.
It's 4th down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a catch past the sticks. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Trying to get to it. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Did you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Murray. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. They want to just keep throwing it. He'll pull it down and run. Still running at the 40. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. I think you got to try to win it here. Don't run the risk of going to overtime. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolutely perfect. They have grabbed the lead in the waning seconds of the game, and they are so close to victory.
You can't say enough about this kid's poise. You're playing on the road. The crowd's going crazy, willing you to miss this kick, but he stayed dialed in, puts it through the upright, David, to give his team the lead here late.
It's crazy because it's nerve-wracking. You put your body on the line for so long, and then it comes down to a kick. And he has to be clutch in a hostile environment, and he comes through for his squad.
Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. These corners going to give them some space. He's going up top here late in the game. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players...